They say there's no honor among thieves. For years, Elias believed that was just a lie told by people who had never known real loyalty. He didn't understand the truth until he felt the cold steel of a pistol pressed against the base of his skull, held by the only man he had ever called a brother. The plan took 3 years to build. They called it the Great Exit, the kind of score that lets a man disappear forever. $2 million. Unmarked bills. Locked inside a vault everyone said was impossible to crack. Elias had the mind. He could see code the way others saw color. Marcus had the muscle, steady hands, no fear, no hesitation. They grew up together in the same concrete halls of juvenile detention. Shared cigarettes. Shared dreams. Shared the belief that one day they'd stop being the one stepped on. They weren't just partners. They were family. The night of the heist was perfect. Heavy rain blurred the city's cameras. They moved like ghosts. Inside the vault, the air was cold, thick with the smell of old paper and ozone. As Elias sealed the last bag of cash, he looked at Marcus and smiled. Freedom was minutes away. But greed doesn't scream. It whispers. At the extraction point, a narrow, rain-soaked alley, sirens began to rise in the distance. Low. Steady. Too close. Elias handed Marcus the keys. "Drive," he said. "We are home free." He turned his back for just 1 second to lift the duffel bag. That second was enough. The city went silent. No footsteps. No warning. Just the quiet click of a hammer being pulled back. Marcus didn't take the keys. He stood there, face empty, eyes fixed on the bag. "You were always the smart one," Marcus said softly. "But you forgot the simplest rule. Dividing by 2 is a risk. Keeping it all is a certainty." The muffled shot echoed against the brick walls. Elias collapsed onto the wet pavement as Marcus drove away. Tires screaming into the night. But perfect crimes rarely depend on trust. Elias didn't survive the underworld by believing in loyalty alone. As Marcus sped toward the border, drunk on adrenaline, he reached into the bag, expecting paper. Instead, his fingers touched plastic. Then he saw it. A small blue light. Blinking. A GPS transponder. Elias had switched the bags before they ever left the vault. The real money sat buried in a dumpster 3 miles back. What Marcus stole was a signal. By the time he checked the mirror, red and blue lights were already closing in. Elias was right about one thing. There is no honor among thieves, because the person you take a bullet for is usually the one pulling the trigger, and the person you think you're playing is often the one who already won.